Hey everyone, Matt here with another Who Are They Real review, and today I'm here from the new setup. I'm about to start doing more video reviews, really excited about that, but let's not focus on that. We're all here to talk about Bad Boys for Life, the latest release, the third movie in the series, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I really want to say that this movie was a pleasant surprise. I mean, for a film that comes out, what is it, like 18 years after its predecessor? It was just amazing. Like, it really was. Oh, this movie, 17 years after its predecessor. Wow. It was a movie that going into, I honestly wasn't looking forward to. Let's be frank here. This movie came out 17 years after Bad Boys 2, and Bad Boys 2 didn't leave the best taste in a lot of people's mouths. I still prefer Bad Boys 1, which is 25 years ago, which is crazy. But yeah, it's the movie right from the jump throws you into the action, throws you into what our characters are doing now. It does a great job of making you feel for these characters again, even though we haven't seen them in 17 years. And that was one thing I was worried about, because when you have a movie that's a sequel that comes out that long after the fact, there's a lot you should worry about. Like, you're like, oh, is Martin Lawrence going to be any good? Are we still going to have the same chemistry that we normally have between Mike and Marcus? And I brought a very good friend of mine with me to the screening who is a big Bad Boys fan. And I was sitting there dying laughing with him, and he's talking about, oh, this like, they didn't miss a beat. And that's exactly what he was talking about. It's a really fun time at the movie. I mean, from the jump, they make you care about these characters. And that's really important, because we're learning a little bit more about their personal beliefs, their relationship with one another. And in Mike's case, we're learning more about his history in this film. I do want to say there's a lot going on here. There are a few twists and turns that you won't see coming, but overall, this film, it's a really fun time, which was not what I wasn't expecting that, and it doesn't work without the chemistry of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence as Mike and Marcus, because without them selling that and being on beat like we know them to be from the past movies, it's gonna fail. And it's almost as if they never left. And I'm shocked that we had to wait this long for a Bad Boys 3. I think considering what January is for movies, a lot of people are going to be scared going into this, or people who care about film, because let's be honest, January isn't the best month for movies. It is known as the dumpster ground. And you get that, but this is actually a really good movie. They probably could have had it be a summer release. I don't know if putting it out in January is going to hurt it, because maybe less people are going to go out to see it, but this is a movie that probably could have succeeded anywhere they put it, whether it was summer or spring or fall. This is that summer kind of action flick that you'd want, but we're getting it this early. There's not a lot of competition coming out for it. There's Doolittle coming out this weekend. We still have Star Wars out. 1917 just came out in Cleveland, so those could be a couple little movies that can maybe push it a bit. But there's so much good in this movie, and some of that good comes from this new team that we have called AMA, which is this basically younger tactical squad that are eventually, you kind of get the idea that they're eventually there to replace Marcus and Mike, because they are heroes, but they are aging. There's no way around it. They are aging, and the agents involved, the officers involved in Ammo are played by Alexander Ludwig, Vanessa Hudgens, and Charles Melton. I know everyone knows Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical. Alexander Ludwig has this nice array of acting credits, but Charles Melton is from Riverdale, and it was nice to see him jump from the big screen into a role that kind of just fits the same mold of his character attitude-wise that we see in Riverdale. Joe Padagliano comes back as Captain Howard, and he doesn't miss a beat. He's funny, he's energetic, and you can see that he actually cares about our characters, which is really big for me. The chemistry between those three, still there, still seamless, and any moment they were all on screen together, or he was on screen with one of our main characters, really sold me on this film. Overall, I'm going to give it a 3.75 out of 5 reels, and yeah, Bad Boys for life. I still think they should just should have called it Bad Boy 3, but Bad Boys for life. Go check it out this weekend. Enjoy it. Go with your best friend. Go with your partner. Doesn't matter. This is a movie that you should go out and see, especially if you want a good time at the cinema. But signing off, I'm Matt. This is another Who Are They Real review.